Hello, everybody. I am back. Hey. So last week I took a couple of days off and retreated to the up north, uh, as we call it here in Wisconsin, up north in the Northwoods. And it was awesome because there was not uh, internet connection. Actually, they did have internet connection, but it was so bad that it was probably really, really good for me because I had to take a break and I had to literally just like, you know, not do any work, which is really, really cool because it was nice to get away and it was nice to disconnect. And if you have ever disconnected or got away or, hey, Steve, thanks for watching. If you've ever taken a vacation where you've just kept, working, that's not a vacation. And I'm here to tell you that you are allowed to take a break, get away, take a break. Okay. So in case this is the first time you have caught me live, yay. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. My name is Kat Ramirez. I am CEO and founder of Advertise. We are a full service boutique agency for small businesses. And I also own hashtag Social Buzz, which is the $99 a month social media content delivered 5 days a week. And I want to start off with some stupid trivia because I was going through and I was like, hey, maybe people don't know about Wisconsin. Maybe I should start sharing some great information so you get to love the state that I live in because I love it here. And it is amazing and awesome as I get situated and adjusted. So here's my stupid trivia for whoever is watching. And if you know this trivia, definitely chime in or leave a comment. I love it when you guys are engaging with me and you do leave a comment. That helps. It helps you and it helps me. And that's what social media is all about. So definitely let me know who you are, where you're tuning in from, and any questions that you might have. Because today, before I tell you my stupid trivia, we're going to talk about how to make your LinkedIn profile optimize. And you can apply this same theory on other profiles in social media. I want to focus today on LinkedIn because LinkedIn is definitely an opportunity to capture leads and business. And I think it's being totally underutilized. And, most people pay me to do this. And I'm going to show you how to do it for free. Yay. Okay. So here's my stupid trivia for you. Okay. So does anybody know what Green Bay has been long known for? Anybody? And if you do, again, drop me a line and let me know. And I'll try to see if anybody here is tapping in and letting you know. Thanks, Armistead, for watching. Port Angeles, Washington. Awesome that you're really far away. Somebody from Indianapolis, thanks for watching. Okay, I'm going to tell you the stupid trivia answer. Okay, Green Bay, and I found this, and this is for real, so I'm going to share it with you. Green Bay has long been known, and this really surprised me, but I'm happy to share it during this pandemic because it does apply. So Green Bay has long been known as the toilet paper capital of the world. Yes, indeed. Green Bay has been known as the toilet paper capital of the world. Oh, I love it. Some people are putting football, paper. Oh, somebody got it right. Anthony said paper. Awesome. Okay. There's a reason why Green Bay has long been known as the toilet paper capital of the world. And the reason why is because it was the first splinter-free toilet paper that was produced. Holy cow. Can you imagine using toilet paper that had splinters in it. Holy shit. I mean, and literally, holy shit. Holy cow. Isn't that like funny? So I found this stupid trivia and I hope you enjoyed it because it is very stupid. But I think it is very appropriate for our pandemic, right? Toilet paper, and it's splinter free. Thank God. I am so very thankful. Thank you for splinter free toilet paper. Okay, now I'm going to get into the nitty gritty. And again, what I want to do is talk to you guys about optimizing your LinkedIn profile. I want to go through and touch some points on what you can do today to optimize your LinkedIn profile. I'm going to move this out of the way so that I can see my other screen. This is so kind of cool, so smooth. That's funny. Okay, so let me get my profile because I'm going to use my profile as an example as we talk about this, and I have to share my screen. And again, you can use these tactics on any profile. And the reason why I want to talk about LinkedIn, because it's being underutilized. LinkedIn is a powerhouse. If you are B2B, business to business, you should be using LinkedIn. There should be no reason not to use LinkedIn. You got to be using LinkedIn. And if you are an independent consultant and you need to get a hold of C-level people, you should be all over LinkedIn. There's no excuse. You should not have an excuse. And if you're watching me live now, because again, I am streaming on YouTube, Facebook groups, at my Facebook personal page and my LinkedIn and Twitter. So if you're streaming and catching me live now, let me know what platform. I would love to know which one you're catching me in. Oops, you don't need to tell me because it's going to be on those platforms. Oh my God. Anyways, I would still love to know where you're tuning in from. But regardless, on every social media, there is an opportunity to optimize your profile. And what does that mean? That means that you have your profile ready for people that want to do business with you. So if you're posting on social media and you're providing good content out there, at some point, somebody's going to click on that and they're going to say, who is this person that puts this stuff out there? And they're going to take a peek at you. And when they take a peek at you, you better be ready. You better be ready to capture some leads, to capture an opportunity to convert with this person, to consult with them, whatever the case may be that you want to happen. Okay. And in the post, I explained a few things, and I talked about on there is, how do you make your LinkedIn profile SEO friendly? I'm going to walk you through it and talk to you about that. How do you make the LinkedIn profile lead generation friendly? That's super important. And I see these mistakes all the time over and over when we are managing people's social media. And LinkedIn is the one that I'm blown away every time when we are doing social media posting for somebody and they hire us and we clean this up. It's part of the service. But these are mistakes that are common all the time. And you might be making these mistakes. And if you are, I'm going to tell you how to fix them and solve them today for free. So I hope this is really, really beneficial to you. If this is something that you know somebody who can benefit from them, please tag them so that they watch this video and get their LinkedIn profile SEO optimized as well. And then I'm also going to, I'm going to talk about profile pictures, background pictures, is a call to action. If you don't know what a call to action is, we'll talk about that a little bit. And then do you clearly state the problem you're trying to solve so that people get it when they go to your profile and check you out? And then the final thing is, at the end of the day, all I'm trying to do is help you make it easy for someone to do business with you. You've got to make it easy breezy for someone to do business with you. You can't make it difficult. And this statement that I just made, the last statement, that applies to anything. That applies to all of your social media. It applies to when you do posts. It applies to your website. It applies to your business card, flyers, everything that is out there. So are you making it really easy for someone to do business with you? Because if you're not, that's probably why nobody's calling you. Or that's probably why nobody's getting a hold of you, is you made it really difficult. And people, here's the reality. At the end of the day, people are really, really lazy. And when I say lazy, I don't mean like they're lazy per se. Oops, I'm sorry. I have a dog. And so what I mean by lazy, meaning they just want to click on a button and like say, call this person or connect or click on this person. So that's what I mean by making it easy breezy, is having the information readily available for them so that they can connect with you and do business with you, whatever your business is. And again, this applies to business, business to consumer, contractor to business, whatever situation that you're in. This applies, and this is really beneficial to you because at the end of the day, you want people peeping at your profile, but you also want to be ready for when they do peep at your profile that they understand what you do and that you want to do business with them. Okay, so a few more shout outs of people who have joined, and I want to thank them for watching. Cosetta, thanks for tuning in from London. Anthony, who answered the right question paper. Thanks for tuning in. Patrick, thanks for tuning in from Dublin. I appreciate it. My mom, Linda Romo. Rosario, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Okay, so are you ready? Are you ready for me to show you how to make your LinkedIn optimized? I am going to show you. So I have to share my screen. So hold on as I prepare to find, and hopefully people aren't messaging me as I share my screen, because let me see. Let me close that. Okay. Oh, I need to remove that so you can see me, because you can't see me. Hey, little me over here. Okay. So if you cannot see my screen, somebody message me and let me know, but I can see my screen up, and I hope that you guys can see my screen. And I'm going to walk you through the ins and out of making your profile optimized on social media. Okay. Because this is really, really important in order for you to make it easy for people to do business with you, as well as they get to know what is it that you do exactly. So this is going to be a little convoluted because I can't have both screens at the same time. So I've got to adjust on my end. Oh, you're going to see how I'm adjusting. Okay. So, okay, you can see my thing, right? Or my mouse, whatever it is. Okay, great. Awesome. And again, if you have any questions, certainly throw down your questions as I go through this, because I'm just going to give you big picture big brush strokes on how to optimize your social media for LinkedIn so that you get the foundation and get it going. And if someone is landing on your wall, your page, you're ready. You're ready for the leads. You're ready to make it easy for them to get a hold of you. Okay, the first thing I want to talk about, and we're going to go from top down, okay? You've got to have a background picture. Your background picture, let's just describe it as like your billboard. That's your billboard. Like somebody comes onto your profile, they see this background picture. It's like a billboard when you drive down the street or anything like that, is you want to announce like, hey, this is what I'm doing. Hey, people, I'm helping businesses stand out and grow. And I'm working with business leaders, influencers, business coaches, and business owners. So I spell out exactly who should be stopping at my profile and talking to me. I also let people know, hey, book your free consultation today, right now, book it. And I put a little arrow, and that arrow is going right here to the more button, because if someone clicks more, They have all these options that they can choose from. There's actually more options, but because I'm on my own profile, I only see these options. If you were on my profile, you would see a boatload of options of message me, connect with me, follow me. So that's why I have the whole follow button. Okay. I put my business logos up here so that I brand myself. And the whole reason I have the American flag as my backdrop is I'm a veteran. I want people to know I'm a veteran. Okay. And so this picture, you can be as creative as you want. That's yours. That's your picture. That's how you are going to brand yourself. Okay. So this should actually get people to understand, again, who you are and what you're trying to do right up here. Okay. And so I say it in a few sentences, and here you go. I see some profiles that have the actual phone number here, or they have the email address, things like that. I give people credit, and I feel like they can like send me a message. And again, send a message would be here, or they can click on this button. And I'm not going to click on this because this is one of the talking points that we're going to go through. Okay. So if you guys have any questions in regards to your banner, reach out and ask me, because this is our expertise. This is what we do, is we optimize LinkedIn social media profiles. Okay. The other thing you want to have is you want to have a nice, inviting, friendly picture. You don't want a picture where you're like have a cap on. Let me show you, like where you have a cap on and you're hidden like this, like, no, why would you have a picture like that? And by the way, this is our new camo hat. Look at that. Oh, look, see, I got it. Sorry. I had to digress for a second. Okay. But you want a nice inviting picture where you're smiling and you're inviting people, and it looks like you, that looks like me, except it has better lighting. And so you want it friendly and inviting, because, the reality is, and if you're not a smiling type of person, then something as inviting, as close to smiling as you can get. But you want an inviting picture because you want people to like look at this and say, hey, I want to connect with this person. They look cool. Or, hey, I want to connect with this person. They look like they really know what they're talking about, in their industry. So a nice inviting picture. Okay. So we covered these two areas right here, right? So you've got your picture up here, your billboard. I call it the billboard. And then you have your profile picture. Here's the thing that you shouldn't have. Don't have no picture. Please don't have no picture. If you do not have a picture, people are going to think you're fake or a bot. Please have a picture. Don't just like be that kind of person. Don't be that person where you're like, I don't like the way I look, so I don't want to put a picture. Who cares? Somebody else likes the way you look. So just, put a nice professional picture, again, that's inviting and friendly. Okay. The other thing, of course, is your proper name, whatever your name is, you're going to put there. And notice how I put in parentheses my nickname, because I go by Kat. If someone came here and they saw this and they didn't see Kat, they're going to be like, Catherine Ramirez. I wonder if that's Kat. So I put Kat because that's what I go by, and that's what everybody calls me. Okay. This right here, all of this, I put in. You can put this dialogue in. This, you need to make sure that you have keywords that really reflect what you do, who you want to connect with and align with, and what is the purpose, what is the problem you're trying to solve. If you can strategically put that really quick and short. And then I put follow to learn free tips, because that's what I do. I do these live casts and teach people to do things to help their business grow. Okay. So again, if you need help creating your title here that's SEO friendly, reach out. I can help. Look at your competitors. Look at influencers in your market. There's lots of ways to come up with your little blurb about you. And this is a word count, by the way. So it will cut you off at certain word count. You can't just keep writing and writing and writing. So you have to be really strategic in what you put here. Okay. So anybody have questions so far? Are you guys good? let me know if you have questions. I can stop and answer them as I go through this. Okay, the next thing that's really, really important, and this is the part where you're going to make it easy for people to do business with you and connect with you, is the contact info. Okay, so the contact info you have total control over. So notice that I put my website here. I put my other website here. I actually put my Calendly link here. Okay. I'm making it really easy for people to get to know me and book an appointment with me. All right here, right? I make sure I have my phone number, I have my address, and then I have, this is already entered here. This email, this is not even my email. I don't know why they show this email. And then it has my Twitter handle. So just make sure that you populate this information so that if someone clicks on your contact info, they can get a hold of you. Excuse me. The name of the game is you want people to get a hold of you. That's the whole point of LinkedIn. Sorry, I'm choking to death. That is the whole point of LinkedIn, is connecting and engaging and doing business with each other or referring each other. So make sure your contact info is fully populated. And you make it very easy, because you don't know if that person is a phone person and they like old-fashioned way and they want to pick up the phone and call you. You don't know if it's a phone person. You don't know if this person is an email person. So you want to make sure that you make it easy for them to email you. You do not know if this person is a Calendly. They just want to, boom, book an appointment with you and just talk, because they already know they're dead set. Like, I seriously want to talk to Kat. I want to work with Kat. I just want to book that appointment with Kat and get that free consult and just knock it out of the way. So you don't know. So don't predetermine your client. I have one of my employees. Oh my God, she makes a lot of assumptions, and I'm like, oh my God, you got to stop making assumptions. Let the client tell you no. Let the client tell you yes. Stop making assumptions. So it's really hard training her and coaching her, because she's all the time telling me like, yeah, they're not going to do that, Kat. And I'm like, how do you know? So don't make assumptions. You got to make it easy on your client, okay? Or the future client that wants to get a hold of you. Okay. So we've gone through this top part, right? All of this. We did the contact. Okay. So this is a brand new part that LinkedIn has put in here. Okay. And as you can see, these are providing services of, and if you start topping, these are categories. Again, this is going to help you in regards to if someone's searching any of these different categories. Okay, so this is really important that you make sure you populate it. If LinkedIn is asking you to put something, if it's making a recommendation, fill it out, do it. Okay, and what do I mean by that? You will always see this little recommendation thing. It's always going to come up. It's recommending for a reason. This is saying update your summary, which is right here. I'm not going to update it because I already updated it. I don't need to update it. But it's just reminding me to do some simple things. If I hit next, it'll tell me the next update, the next, and the next. Okay. So again, very helpful to really listen to this and really do it. Just do it. Because if it's asking for it, it's asking for it for a reason. Okay. You guys are still with me, right? Because I'm not hearing a lot of people reactions. Hi. I should send a real quick note. Thank you for watching. Okay, so I got to get some engagement going. Okay, so we're going down the profile. Okay, I'm gonna. Oops. Okay, so this is the next section. Okay, so here's what I want you guys to really be aware of. Okay, so you see this about will show the first 2 or 3 lines. Okay. So you want to make sure what you put in the first 2 to 3 lines is your impact statement. So that if someone comes here and let's say they never hit this, that they can see this. So if someone comes here, it says immediately, our mission is to help businesses stand out, survive, succeed, and grow. And then I go into it. In my 30 years, I've met with business owners. A number of reasons they don't advertise because they say they can't afford it. And so that's what we help businesses with. Okay. So just make sure that your first 2 to 3 sentences are your impact statement, that assume they never hit this. And then whatever they see here is the impact is going to draw them in so they understand what you do. Okay. So they're very, very clear on what you're doing. Okay. So then you're going to hit see more and then see how I populated it. This is like overly populated. Lots of content here. Okay. And in my content, I just talk about the things I do, all the services I provide. And then I put on here, first 30 days are free. Just, how to get a hold of me again, call to action. Okay. So that's what you want in your summary, is make sure your impact statement is very clear and to the point, and then make sure there's some sort of call to action. What is call to action? Call to action is a lot of things. Okay. So call to action is like, schedule. So up here, book your free consultation. That is a call to action. Okay. So a call to action, again, is something that is going to trigger someone to do something. You want someone to do something. That is a call to action. Okay. So you have to define what your call to action is going to be. What is your call to action? Are you going to offer a free consult? Are you having them shop now? Are you having them learn more? Those are all call to action trigger words. So you got to have some kind of call to action. You've got to advise, guide people, tell them what to do. Okay. And you have to offer them an opportunity. See how I put first 30 days are free. I could end it there and don't even have to put cancel anytime. Sign up today. Then there's a website. Okay. What is your call to action? What are you going to do? You should have a call to action in your summary here. So don't just put the blurb and no call to action. You have to have call to action here. And then you should have a call to action in your billboard, your banner. Have a call to action there. Let them know if you have a free workshop, let them know free workshop, sign up today. And make sure that in your summary, you say, here's our free workshops. Here's the link to sign up today. So call to action. Okay. Call to action is so, so important. And I put that in the summary notes so that you guys are clear about that. Okay. Here's the other thing is in your about us. If you're an entrepreneur, you don't need to talk about your capabilities and what your history was and all of that. If you're an entrepreneur and you're a business owner, talk about your business here, people. Talk about your business. We have so many clients that when they hire us to do their social media, they have like their history of their employment in their about. Nobody wants to see that. Your about should be about your business. It should be about what can you do, and think about the person reading it. What can you do for me? What are you going to do? What's the problem you're solving? What is the problem you're solving? And how can you help me today? How can you help me? That's what the about should be all about. That's what it should be. It should not be your accolades of, I was number one on the rowing team. I hit number one in sales 3 times in a year. It should not be about those things. Your about should be about your business. How can you help a business grow? What are some stats? What are some of the things you do? What are the problems that you're solving? See what we do, problems that we're solving. And why choose you? Over 30 years experience. I'm proud to have served my country in the United States Air Force. I'm a woman-owned, veteran-owned, and minority-owned business leader. So if you're any one of those, I have an affinity for you. And then call to action. 3 call to actions. Okay. So keep that in mind when you're doing your about. Okay. It's not about your accolades. And this again is if you're a business owner, entrepreneur, or startup, if you're trying to solicit your business. Okay. So keep that in mind when you're doing this and looking at this. Okay. And then what else do I have here? Okay. The last final note, because we're getting toward the end of this. live cast is make it easy for someone to do business with you. Okay. So when I list all my companies, I make sure it's detailed what my company does. So hashtag social buzz. I explain thoroughly what my company does. Call to action. Call to action. When I list advertise, I thoroughly talk about what my business does. Call to action, call to action. Okay. When I talk about me as my own brand, I talk about my business. Call to action, call to action. I could repeat this and keep going on and on. This is there's a trend here. So the easier you make it for someone to get a hold of you, the better opportunity you're going to have for someone to do business with you. And I'm telling you that I get leads off of LinkedIn. And the reason why is I make it easy for people to understand and clearly know what am I doing? What's the problem I'm trying to solve? And making it so very easy for people to get a hold of me. I make it so very easy. And so that's what I'm trying to teach you and help you understand. You've got to set yourself up to be optimized, but also you have to have call to actions and make it easy for someone to do business with you, because that's what you want. Ultimately, you want them to do business with you. If you're regularly posting and putting content out there and then they come to a blank, empty profile, they're going to go away. And there goes your first impression. It's gone out the trash. That is it. You probably hired someone to do social media posting, and that's a waste of money because you have not optimized your social profile. So keep that in mind, because this is such an important part of social media management and social media when you're hiring someone, is they should optimize your profile so that you're set up and someone is ready to take action. Someone's ready to do business with you and they know exactly what you're doing and they get it. They totally get it. So you're not putting it in here, CEO of advertise. Well, who gives a shit? Who cares? You need to talk about, I'm helping businesses grow with strategic marketing campaigns. That's what I do. That's more important to the person who's reading it than me bloating and gloating that I'm the CEO of something or that I am the VP of something. Okay. So that's what I'm trying to help you understand and help you optimize with. Okay. Whew, I'm winded. That took a lot. I'm going to take that off. Whew, I'm exhausted. I hope this was super duper beneficial. I hope so. Look, I'm putting all my branding up. I hope this is really, really beneficial. And I hope that you did get something out of this. Because at the end of the day, like I said, I'm here to help you stand out and grow. This is stuff that we do for our clients, and I thought, this was a great opportunity to offer this training session to you so you can optimize your profile so that you can get leads. If you're posting regularly, then people are going to engage with you and they're going to check you out. They're going to totally check you out. And I'll do this training session. I hate with this lower bar on the bottom of me. So let me get this out of the way. So when I do this again, I'm going to do it for Facebook, because Facebook is another opportunity. I think people like dish Facebook, and you know what? I get just as many leads from Facebook as I do LinkedIn, and you have to optimize every platform that you're in. That's the whole point of social media. So especially if you're trying to run a business, especially if you're trying to generate leads, if you're a consultant, whoever you are in, if you're utilizing social media and you're not optimizing your profiles, shame on you. And if you need help, I can't help but to plug myself. If you do need help, that's what we do. That's our whole business is we're helping businesses stand out and grow on social media, on digital, anything digital, so things like that. So if you do need help, reach out, certainly reach out. Let me know. Happy to help and be of assistance. I love it. I'm just going to give some more shout outs. Oya, Catherine, would you please take a look at my pro? Happy to, absolutely happy to. I'll get back to you and message you. for sure. And then Rosaria, great information, Kat. Thank you. Absolutely. I am so appreciative of your time and that you tuned in. And again, if there's someone that can benefit from this, definitely tag them so that they take a peek and learn and optimize their own brand. And then Dirk, I learned a lot right now. Thanks. Absolutely no problem. I'm happy to share. George said, how can you get it to list either more than one college you went to or not list at all? There is a way, George, and I can share that with you. I can message you. You can totally put as many colleges as you want. I know I have 2 or 3 listed. So yes, you can. And that is great for optimizing, by the way, your history. So putting the companies that you worked for are great for optimization. Putting the schools that you attended are great for optimization. I had someone reach out to me. Daniel, I'm going to plug you again. So Daniel has his own company. He hired us to help him out on LinkedIn, which is ironic. And he went to the Kellogg Business School, and I went to the Kellogg Business School. And he sought me out just because I went to Kellogg. And so how cool is that? And there are people who seek you for those opportunities. You got to put it out there, people. You got to put it out there. Don't hide it. Or don't feel like this is a waste of time. It's not a waste of time. You got to put it out there, and it's there for a reason. If the social platform is asking for that information, it's asking it for a reason. It's optimizing. It's optimizing your profile. It's optimizing your business page. It's optimizing. So fill it out. Don't leave it blank. If you do, I'll be after you. Okay, I'm done. I've taken up enough of your time. I really appreciate you tuning in and watching. If you do need help, reach out to me. Happy to help out. And I hope that you have a great evening. And again, thank you so much for your time. And I can't leave without letting you guys know that I am here to help you stand out and grow. This is a great opportunity for you to really shine and stand out, especially those of you who tuned in. And those who haven't, well, you're going to be ahead of the game. That is for sure. And as I end this, as I always do, you got this. And until next time, you got this. And I hope that I get to see a lot of profiles that are all optimized, and I can't wait. I cannot wait. And definitely invite me to take a peek at yours, and I will give you any feedback that I can. And I hope you guys have a fabulous evening, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks so much.